My beloved child, listen to me closely. This is not the time to bow to fear, for I, the Lord your God, have risen with fire in my hand to tear down every altar raised against you. Do not tremble before the works of darkness, for their foundation is dust, and I am the consuming flame that scatters their plans. Every altar of witchcraft, every shrine of curses, every hidden place where your name has been spoken in secret, I, the Lord, have already shattered them with my voice. Stand firm, for no altar of evil will stand before my light. I tell you, my child, the altar of sickness will not hold you. The altar of failure will not chain you. The altar of delay will not bind you. For I have spoken life where death was decreed. I have written victory where defeat was planned. I have declared freedom where chains were fastened. When I speak, the stones of the enemy's altar crumble. The sacrifices they offer turn to ashes, and their power melts like wax before the fire of my spirit. Lift up your eyes to me, beloved, for I am your defender. When they plot in the night, I expose them in the morning. When they whisper curses, I overturn them with blessings. When they gather at their altars to raise your name in mockery, I thunder from my holy mountain, and their gathering scatters in fear. For who can stand against the voice of the Almighty? Who can withstand the roar of the Lion of Judah when I fight for you? I am commanding you now, my child. Walk in the authority I have given you. Speak my name over your home. Declare my word over your family, and every altar fighting against you will collapse. For I have placed my fire upon your lips, and as you pray, I will strike the enemy's camp. As you call upon me, I will tear down the works of darkness, and as you worship, I will lift you higher than the reach of every evil hand. My child, do not be afraid. When the enemy raises his hand against you, for his power is an illusion, a shadow that disappears when my light appears. Every altar that has been lifted with your name written upon it, I have seen it. Every sacrifice made to delay your destiny, I have already overturned it. The enemy may gather stones and call it an altar, but unless I give him breath, he has no power to stand. For I am the Lord who watches over you, and I will not allow their hands to prevail. I tell you this, beloved, altars of darkness cannot withstand the altar of my covenant. I have sealed you with the blood of my Son, and no blood of animals or rituals can contend with the blood of the Lamb that speaks louder than all sacrifices. Where they planted fear, I am planting courage. Where they sent arrows of destruction, I am raising a shield of fire around you. The places where they spoke death over your life will now become places of testimony, for I am turning their curses into blessings. You must know this, child. When you lift your voice in prayer, it is not just words, it is fire. Every time you declare my promises, flames rise from your lips and consume the works of darkness. When you call on my name, angels move at the speed of light to strike down every altar that dares to rise against you. And as you remain in my presence, no evil foundation will remain standing. For I am shaking the ground until only my truth remains. My beloved child, hear me well. Every altar built in secret places, every hidden covenant made to block your path, I am exposing and tearing down. The enemy thought he could raise a throne against your destiny, but I have already declared that no weapon formed against you will prosper. The fire of my presence goes before you, and every altar of darkness falls like dry wood before the flame. Do not fear the noise of their gathering, for I am greater than their numbers. When they lift their voices against you, I silence them with a whisper of my power. When they summon spirits to attack you, I scatter them like smoke in the wind. My child, I have covered you in my light, and no altar of witchcraft or sorcery can touch what I have blessed. My child, I will establish you on my altar of glory, where songs of deliverance rise, and where your life becomes a testimony of my power. Remember, I am the Lord who breaks the bow, shatters the spear, and burns the shield with fire. I am the one who goes before you as a mighty warrior. Trust in me, my beloved child, and watch as I silence the altars of evil and raise up my altar of peace, joy, and victory in your life. Tonight, sleep in peace. Tomorrow, rise in strength. For I, your God, have already destroyed the altars of darkness that once stood against you. Amen.